Okay, I have a question for men. Why don't you guys approach us in public? It's so frustrating. Like, I just went to Lowe's and I was walking around grabbing some supplies for my move, and I made eye contact with like 3 different guys. I was smiling, I was just like doing my thing, and nobody came up to me. They almost seemed like annoyed that I was looking at them.
I agree with this, and all my friends say it, that guys just don't approach anymore.
My eyebrow girl gave me the best line to use if a guy keeps staring at you but won't come up and say anything to you. I am in this predicament, so I was like, Yamita, I need help. And she is a bad bitch, and I knew that she would know what to do.
So it's been brought to my attention that men no longer want to come up to women anymore. Due to sex allegations, women being just so rude and disrespectful, and rejection.
The reason why you are not getting approached is because these men see you as a woman with high value.
Man a man. Man must stand up like man. Man must act like man. Man must behave like man. Man must take decision like man.
If men stare at you and don't make a move, it's probably because you're not worth it for them to do so.
Okay, I have a question for men. Why don't you guys approach us in public? It's so frustrating. Like, I just went to Lowe's and I was walking around grabbing some supplies for my move, and I made eye contact with like 3 different guys. I was smiling, I was just like doing my thing, and nobody came up to me. They almost seemed like annoyed that I was looking at them. It's just such a weird world we're in. I guess everyone uses online dating apps, but if you guys would just like approach a girl, I'm telling you 99% of women would love it. Like, all you have to say is like, you know, oh, I love your shoes, or, you know, do you need help with this, or literally anything, and you'll be able to tell right away if she's like vibing with you, or if she's into you, or if she's not interested and has a boyfriend. Like, she'll probably just like be a little bit more shy and walk away or something.
But why don't you approach them? Of course you'll love to be approached because it shows that you're the prize, and it's already giving you an upper hand in that dynamic. Men are annoyed because they are there to complete a task and go about their day, not talk to some random girl that thinks she is all that.
I agree with this, and all my friends say it, that guys just don't approach anymore. Like, in the past, maybe a guy would approach and come up to them, ask for the number. Once in a while it happens for me, but of course, like, not as much as previously. And obviously, a guy can literally open up his Instagram app, search up girls in the city that he's in, go like a bunch of their photos on each of their pages. So you go on like 20 really pretty girls' pages, and then eventually one might follow back or like some photos back. And that is a hell of a lot easier for a guy, and way less amount of rejection than to go up to a girl on the street. But if a guy is coming up to you on the street, and even if you're not interested in him, thank him and be kind, because it does take a lot of nerve to go up to someone and do that. And I do believe that real men still approach.
Every time I hear real men from a woman's mouth, I just know she's going to say what she thinks she's entitled to get from a man. Yes, most men use dating apps and social circles because it's easier, and also they can know if you're single or looking for someone without giving you attention and validation for no reason. Because remember, men, your attention is your currency in the dating market. You should give it only if you know there is a possibility to get something in return.
So it's been brought to my attention that men no longer want to come up to women anymore. Due to sex allegations, women being just so rude and disrespectful, and rejection. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know men didn't want to come up to women anymore. I'm barely finding this out. Why do women choose to cuss guys out when they come up to them and approach them? I have no idea. I apologize for that. But there's just too many fine men. And if it takes me, the women, having to come up to you guys and shooting my shot, saying what's up, being the big stepper, then I'll just have to do that. And I'm going to just start coming up to you guys and shooting out compliments and see where it takes me. So if I start coming up to y'all in the grocery store and I say, excuse me, sir, you are just so sexy, I want a response. Okay, I don't want none of that shy stuff.
If more women approached the men they were interested, we'd have less headaches in the dating world. This lady finally understands what threatens men if they approach a woman in the public and willing to take actions. The world needs more of her.
My eyebrow girl gave me the best line to use if a guy keeps staring at you but won't come up and say anything to you. I am in this predicament, so I was like, Yamita, I need help. And she is a bad bitch. And I knew that she would know what to do. She was like, next time he's near you, just say, I see you peeking but not speaking. And I was like, I love that because kind of calling them out for what they're doing. And you're making the first move by talking to them first. It's funny, it's clever, it's a recipe for success.
No thanks, maybe guys don't want to approach you because of your attitude and the way you talk. Some guys have a good radar to smell bullshit from far away.
The reason why you are not getting approached is because these men see you as a woman with high value. A lot of men just want to have fun, so they go and push themselves on women that they think don't have high value. This is the truth. Like, I'm trying to be kind, but that is the truth. If you are not getting approached in a place where everyone's breaking their necks to stare at you, they know that if they approach you, you will hurt their ego. And they know that you are better than them. Men can sense if a woman is better than them, and that intimidates them. That just makes them scared, like, oh shit, like, no woman can be better than me. And personally, I take this as a compliment if I'm out in public getting a lot of stares.
No man is scared of a woman, and we're not intimidated at all. We just can feel some women's vibes and know she's not going to worth the hassle of going through all the hoops to date, especially if we know she's not traditional and not bringing much to the table. Girls, if you have a resting bee face or seem angry when you're out in the public, don't expect men to approach you. Some women have this aura that the world owe them something, and men can sense that from far away and don't want to have anything to do with them. If I'm out and I see a girl looking mad, I would not consider approaching her because I already know the outcome. She's either going to act like she's God Almighty and so above me, or just act like she's annoyed and would take the validation as an ego boost. We don't need to boost women's ego more than what it is in this day and age. They already get a lot of ego boost from the society. If a girl wants to be approached, she needs to send clear signals, making eye contacts and smiling so the men know she wants to be approached.
I'm going to make this really, really simple for you, okay? So just listen up. Harassing women versus going up to them and having a conversation with them when they make it clear that they want to be talked to are two completely different things. And if you do not know the difference between those situations, then I highly, highly recommend don't approach them. I'm not sure how me walking outside and being catcalled and being said, hey baby, hey, you look good today. Oh, your dog's so cute. Hey, convince your mommy to let me take her out to dinner is even in the same realm for you as just approaching a woman, having a conversation and asking her out. Once again, if you really can't tell the difference, just don't approach her. I guarantee you she will be really thankful for it.
It all comes down to if you're Chad or Tyron when you're approaching. Women let Chad say and do whatever he wants and call it flirting, but if you're a sub-7 dude and try the same thing, they'll call you a creep. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos.